Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have another Baby Gut Scraps layout for you today. So this is a pretty Vicky Bouton paper page, I would say. So I'm starting with the floral. I am definitely noticing that the floral is a great jumping off point because there's so many colors that it has. And so I pulled this blue as well as this yellow. And again, I am going to make it into a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So I am using my glass mat, and I am going to tear this yellow piece, even though I didn't need to save it as a scrap. I'm going to do it anyway. And then I have these words. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to cut all of the words apart that actually will still work, that they haven't been cut off. And I'll see if I can use any of them for my title on this one. And the rest will just kind of go on my desk. So I have these two photos of us looking up at one of the rides. I think it was the one that you basically go up and they just drop you. And Julianne was not sure she wanted to do it, but she did. We all got through it and wasn't as bad as we thought that potentially it was going to be. And then I have this. Oh, it's kind of like a dark green scrap piece of paper. And I'm pretty sure that is a Maggie Holmes one with all those bows on the back. It's funny, I flip it over, I was like, oh, I probably would have wanted to use the bows. And then I'm like, nope. I noticed this was going to work, so I have to use the things that are going to work and not wait. That has definitely been kind of one of those issue things for me. So there was this light green that I was thinking maybe I could use as a mat. There wasn't a ton of it, so I decided to just take the torn piece and stick it underneath the photos as kind of just an extra layer. And then I took that floral paper and I fussy cut it all up. So I have all of these florals, and basically I'm just going to kind of scatter them all the way around my photo you see here. Initially I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm going to do kind of just both sides. And then I see which florals I have, and I end up using all of them. So it kind of ends up as florals all the way on three sides, basically. But I was super happy to get it used up, and I'm not a huge fussy cutter, but I have been noticing that I have been fussy cutting the florals out of these scraps, and that's working for me. So here I am, and I am looking at those words, and like I said, I'm not going to make you watch me. Now, I loved this one, and it said, oh my, and it was kind of torn on the side. So in order to still make it work, I just kind of tucked it under that leaf so you can't tell that the top of that O is torn. Well, you know, because I showed it to you, but when it's all said and done, you can't see it, and I don't know that I would even remember that later. So the other words that I cut out were do it. So my title is oh my, do it. And I will take the exclamation point off of the oh my and move it down to the do it so it makes a little bit more sense. And then I have these puffy stickers from Bo Bunny that I've kind of been playing with for this series, and I decide to use all of the puffy little circles, and I'm going to put those just kind of like sequins or enamel dots kind of around where the florals are. And then I had a couple other pieces of ephemera. This one says, "You've got this," which I thought was appropriate. I'm going to add a couple of arrows under the "Do It." I think it says "Okay." And then from this sticker sheet, I'm going to add kind of that floral that says "Yes," and then another one that says "Right On." And then I had two stickers in my little leftover bin. There was a little orange, so I kind of snuck that in. And then I'm going to add that BU up there as well. So that is actually going to do it for this layout. So if you have any questions, please leave them down below. I do have a couple of close-ups here for you. I would love to know, are you fussy cutting out your florals, or are you using them as a full sheet? So that is going to do it for this layout today. Remember to wear your crown, and I'll see you next time. Bye.